mounted in your window will be mounted on your wall, and the more units you need, the more you'll spend. So if you want to cool more than a few rooms, central AC may end up being a less expensive option. You maintain a split ductless unit much the same way you would a window AC. Check the air filter on the indoor unit every month when it's in use, and outdoors keep the unit free of debris and make sure it's clean. Call a pro annually to check the refrigerant level and to make sure it's draining properly, and that all mechanical parts and electrical connections are in working order. And of course, follow the instructions in your owner's manual. To see which air conditioners kept our test rooms coolest, check out consumerreports.org. More than 6 million are sold each year. Their price is a big reason, running anywhere from $150 to $550. They also deliver. Consumer Reports tests find good cooling performance for a wide variety of window air conditioners. Installation is relatively simple, but you'll need to secure the unit to the window, and in some cases plug any gaps with foam. And some large units can weigh up to 85 pounds, so it may be too much for one person to handle. Remember, if you've got casement or odd-sized windows, these units might not fit. Plus, some can be very noisy. Fortunately, Consumer Reports tests for noise, so you can find one that's cool and quiet. Here's how to pick the right type for your space. Window units are sized according to their cooling capacities, measured in British thermal units, or BTUs, and they typically range in cooling power from 5,000 to 12,500 BTUs, but you can find higher BTUs. Generally, 5,000 to 6,000 BTUs will cool a 100 to 300 square foot room. 7,000 to 8,500 BTUs can cool a 250 to 400 square foot space. And 9,800 to 12,500 BTUs should cover anything from 350 to about 650 square feet. But you need to factor in more than just room size to get the perfect temperature. Think about these questions. How many windows are in the room? Is the ceiling high? Is the AC in a window that gets direct sunlight? Is the room on the top floor of the house or building? Are there a lot of open doorways? Any or all of these may mean you need a more powerful unit. Even where you live should factor into your decision. Consumer Reports says the Association of Home Appliance Manufacturers has a worksheet on its website that will help you make the right decision.
Frigidaire 12,000 BTU Cool Connect Smart Window Air Conditioner with Wi-Fi Control. Google search all year. Advanced American Heating and Cooling. Valley Heating and Air Review by used $448 Wi-Fi ready connected room air conditioner with Frigidaire Smart App for mobile operation. 2017 Energy Star 12.0 Energy Efficiency Ratio EER 12.000 BTUs cools up to a 550 square foot room with 3.8 pints per hour dehumidification. Use your smart device to turn the unit on or off, change temperature, control modes, and adapt fan speeds. Clean Air Ionizer removes pollen and impurities from the air, providing relief for allergy sufferers. Certifications and approvals: Energy Star certified No. NSF certified No. UL listed 1 UL listed. General specs: warranty 1 year full, 5-year sealed system. Refrigerant RA410. Product weight pounds, 78. Power type electric. Size NA. Installation type portable. Collection: Frigidaire Gallery. Product description: size 12,000 BTU with the Frigidaire Gallery 12,000 BTU Cool Connect Smart Window Air Conditioner. You can cool your room from anywhere, anytime using your smart device. Only run your AC when you need it so you can save on energy costs. The Frigidaire app provides you the convenience to remotely turn the unit on or off, change temperature, plus control modes and fan speeds. You will also stay informed with up-to-date alerts, such as clean filter indicators and other key notifications. With effortless scheduling, conveniently develop a custom schedule for your AC 24 hours a day. Perfect for cooling a room up to 550 square feet. You can easily program your AC day and night, during the week, and on weekends. Please note, product available for use only within the contiguous United States. The Frigidaire app is available on Apple's iTunes Store and runs on the iPhone, iPad, and iPad mini. For Android smart devices, smartphones and tablets, you can download the app at Google Play. Voltage rating: 115 volts, 60 Hz. Product information: size 12,000 BTU. Product dimensions: 19.8 x 19 by 14.5 inches. Item weight: 70 pounds. Shipping weight: 70 pounds. Manufacturer: Frigidaire ASIN B06XZNXKMQ. Item model number: FGRC1244T1. As many people have said, the Wi-Fi connection is a total disaster. I figured it was just a bunch of people without a lot of experience connecting with smart devices, but no, it really is the worst system you've ever seen. We, both programmers, spend hours trying to get it set up, and in the end, it only worked for one of us. Even after it is working, getting it working with Google Home is another slap in the face. After getting it set up, the way you control it is by issuing a long command like, "Hey Google, ask Frigidaire to turn air conditioner temperature to 72. Google will respond with voice, as always. But then it has to call up to the Frigidaire app, which then also feels the need to talk to you and repeat the same stuff. So, even with everything working, it takes like 10 seconds from saying, "Hey Google," to have the thing respond. The second thing is that the unit arrived damaged in 4 different places. See photos. This was not a UPS mishandling in any way. The unit was already damaged before it was packaged, because the packing materials and the box are all in perfect condition. Another damage that I couldn't even take a picture of was that 2 of the paddles that allow you to adjust the air output direction were popped out of their little plastic holes and were rattling around in an area that you can't easily get to. It took some needle nose pliers and a chopstick and another 15 minutes of my time to reset the paddles. I gave 2 stars strictly for the looks of the unit. But as for build quality, basic quality control, inspection at the factory, and the garbage smartphone app, I would give a big fat 0. I had to buy a unit for another bedroom a few days ago, and I went with a more highly rated GE model. I don't mean rated on Amazon, I mean rated on a legitimate ratings forum, namely Consumer Reports. Incidentally, I have other Frigidaire products that are great. It is sad that they really dropped the ball on this one.
Portable air conditioners. Portable air conditioners are an option if you've got one window and you don't want it blocked, or your building doesn't allow window units, or you don't want to deal with the hassle of installing a window unit every summer. You'll pay anywhere from $250 to more than $500. They work by drawing in warm air from the room, cooling it, and then directing it back into the room. Single hose models will take some of that room air and use it to cool the unit, and then exhaust that air outside through the hose. You usually don't need any tools to set one up, making them easier to install than window units. But Consumer Reports recommends you only consider this type if you have no other options. Our tests have found they only deliver about half the cooling capacity they claim, and they use more energy than similarly sized window units. A minimally better choice, if a portable is your only option, a dual hose portable air conditioner. These use one hose to take the air from outside the window, pass it over the coils to help cool the unit, then another hose to exhaust that warm air back outside. In general, Consumer Reports tests have found they do a slightly better job than single hose portables, but still nothing close to the performance of window units. Besides cooling performance, portables have other drawbacks. Most have built-in water reservoirs that may have to be drained when used in places with high humidity. However, some exhaust the water vapor back out through the hose. That's a plus. Consumer Reports says another issue with these models is how they connect to the window. All come with these adjustable width panels and a hose connection. Some fall apart easily. And portable might not be the best word to describe these air conditioners. Rolling around a 75-pound machine on a carpet isn't exactly a piece of cake, and they can be even noisier than window units since all of the mechanical parts are in the room with you. You'll want to look for portables with a remote control so you can easily adjust the temperature from your bed or a chair. All of the portables Consumer Reports tested had digital controls and displays, which are more accurate than dials. Central air is convenient, simple to use, and unlike portable and window units, almost invisible. Plus, you avoid taking up window or room space. Today's systems are much more efficient, so you may want to consider updating or replacing your central air if it's more than 10 years old to save money on your energy bills. Installing central air can be fairly simple if you already have the ductwork, but if you don't have the ductwork, this is a big project, and some ductwork created for heating systems may not be able to handle the air volume needed for a cooling system. Something else to think about? In order to install ductwork, you'll need to take the space from somewhere else, say a closet, and that could be an issue if your home is short on storage or on the small side. No matter what your situation, a central AC needs to be installed by a professional. Expect to pay anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 depending on where you live and whether you need ductwork. Not all central air systems are created equal. Consumer Reports reliability ratings can tell you which brands to pick and which to avoid. And even though you can't see your central air system, don't forget about it. Hire a pro once a year to clean and flush the coils, drain pan, and drainage system, vacuum the blower compartments, and check all the refrigerant compartments and mechanical parts. Seal and insulate the ductwork. Keep debris and plants at least 2 to 3 feet away from the outdoor unit, and clean the indoor grills and filters monthly. A split ductless system, sometimes called a mini-split system, is similar to central air, except it doesn't, as the name implies, require ductwork. Instead, indoor wall units connect to an outside condenser. Each unit cools the room it's in, so you can have as few as one unit or several throughout your home. This is a great option if you live in an older home without the proper ductwork, or one without any at all and you want to avoid tearing up the walls. You also might want to consider split ductless if you have a smaller home and you don't want to lose any space to the ductwork. They're quieter than window units and more energy efficient than central AC. Plus, many of the units sold today also have a